we're back. We went through a castle. There was so many. I forgot my vigor. There were so many enemies. It's just getting a little too much. Alright, that's where I died. I hate these things so much. Went around, found a bunch of neat items. Yeah, that's about it. I got magic. We're gonna buff ourselves, and we're just gonna go in. To buff ourselves with. Honestly, the healing spell seems honestly really good. Alright, let's go check out whatever this very obvious boss area is. Okay, cool. So, we have the Sundered Monarch. Where did I get hit? Oh. What? That? I think I did it. I didn't want to do that. Oops. Really quickly try to regen some mana. And now he's just continuously getting me. There we go. Cool, I used more than I should have. Oh, this is going great. Okay, get rid of that. These spells hit like a truck. I'm just gonna keep running. Because of input delays, I lost a lot more health than I needed. Oh, we're dying. Okay. Oh, right, Umbra. I have a second chance. Ow. Maybe get some distance from it so I can try to equip different stuff. This should give me enough time. Yes, we're using the cheap crossbow. I got it, and this thing's awesome. Ah. I'm on fire. I'm dying. Crap. Let's go down. Finally do it. The king's dead. Okay. I should have absolutely properly prepared the items. This thing does me no health. I don't really have to use status effects anymore. I should have honestly. I've done a whole bunch of different other rings. There's lots of setup I need to do next time. You know what? We're just gonna build on some simple stuff like increasing our strength a little bit. We don't need that, so. Oh, that reloads. We're just gonna use this bow. I'm done. That castle wore me out. Every enemy hits like a truck. Every enemy is extremely difficult. I kind of just want to reach the end now. Remembrance of the Sundered Monarch. This is another separate memory note. Well, let's go talk to the tortured prisoner, because he's still here.
And so my husband finally lies dead. A merciful end after a life long outlived. He is not alone in that. Oh, promise. Look at what we became. Thank you, friend. As much as it pains me, my past is clear to me once more. Regicide is rarely viewed as a favor, but for both that and your efforts in freeing me from the grip of madness, I, Queen Sophia of Mornstead, would see you rewarded with this token. I have no more rage, no more hatred, and I had my fill of grief and sorrow long, long ago. I cannot undo what I did, but deserved or not, all I want now is to rest.
But, we just got Queen Sophia's ring and she's dying. Alright. Let's get to the end of this. I am barely done with this. Get out of this. So, if this is the end and there's not like a whole nother boss, the game was, I want to say, a solid 8. Better than average, it was fun, the bosses were awesome. I could be saying this early and then, you know, just get absolutely boned in a minute. But this last section was more of a slog than fun. What's going on here? I look upon you with pity.
Upon you with pity, my
That's a
lost
deer?
child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another.
I mean, he's not wrong.
They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you. And only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth.
Well, I've been on my cooler armor, because honestly the Berserk armor goes hard. I mean, I'm probably gonna cleanse it, but I'm still annoyed that I searched everywhere, and I couldn't do anything with this banner with the other lady. Let's check this out. Enters the Rogar's realm or do nothing. Well, we have no heals. Let's heal. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna go heal. And we'll go enter the realm. And we'll cleanse the filth of the land. Honestly, I don't really know his background anyways. Probably a lot of little entries and stuff. Talk to people, it's just evil. They're not wrong. We helped the Pope man, the holy man, Dunmar, and he ended up going mad in the Umbral, which I'm pretty sure is another ending bit. What do I want? Vitality. When do I want it? Now. I think I hit pretty hard, it's just they hit just as hard or it takes half my health. I'm sure you gotta get good at parrying and perfect dodging. That's just, this last castle is too much. But I mean, let's see what happens. I assume he's the one holding the last beacon. Are those normal people? Oh, wow, deer is huge. We're just fighting him? Don't be another gimmick fight. He's too large to just cut down like that. I don't know what's going on here. Do we cut down his followers and we're just like legit? That's it? These are his incarnations of a deer?
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulation? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
Alright, just a moment. Leave me alone for just a second.
In a world left blackened and corpse-trapped by their
Just wanted a
crusade,
second to absolutely
the
heal.
judges banished me to this
Alright,
vile
cool.
realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set out themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the
Fireballs
judges
are just annoying.
themselves were raised
I
to the
roll.
status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever.
This thing is nice. I just want my hammers back because these guys are just sitting just out of range and
what
super
of
annoying.
other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now.
I mean, I would, but I mean, I've already cleansed all the beacons.
You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god.
Damn it.
I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will.
Not that. I don't want
The
to do that.
world in which you exist is my world, my home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it. You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal, or to endure the ages of torment which follow.
Sounds like we're getting real close to his heart. I'm just looking for the enemies to kill. There's gotta be like one left. Oh. What am I doing wrong?
Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness. Not just for your own hubris and treachery, but those of your entire deplorable kind. You are in the presence.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
God-human. Your God. But those of your entire deplorable kind. You are in the presence of a god-human.
Yay, gimmick bosses! Get pelted by an ungodly amount of fireballs. I might as well, because I don't actually need this, get a shield out. I thought this thing looks awesome, honestly. Maybe there's better shields. We're still in the heavy category. Yeah, the Trinity shield. How about that? Yeah, that works. Alright, so now since we know what we're dealing with, except how to actually kill him, we'll figure it out. Okay, let's do this again. That was a pretty bad time for our batteries to die. Let's do this again.
To their manipulations, to millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I served as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the healing forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves.
Did the ground turn to lava for a sec?
Triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my life.
Okay, there's so much fireball. Sucks.
And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see misguided themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god. I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will.
There's only a few of them left.
World in which
See if there's some animation that broke or something.
home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it. You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal. Or to endure the ages of torment which followed.
Explosion, okay.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child.
He has no health. That it?
For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
I guess that's it? Supposed to be another item? Am I supposed to stab him? Can I stab you? So we just banished him, I guess. And now we're burning. And now we're on fire! The light of the Umbral knows no sense. It is satiation, consuming even a god. Sire, Aureus was done by his heresy through You died? With a renewed influence, Aureus unleashes his radiance. Purified these damn transgressed, deemed. Screw the light. That kind of sucked. And light they fall. So we purified the land just to get obliterated. Oh wow, he's just legit just raining death. Was Aureus a god? I'm curious then. Well, I'll have to figure that out on my own another time. That if we didn't cleanse any of the beacons. So there's two interesting things I can think off the top of my head. I got like an Umbral seed bed helping the dude go mad. I assume that's for the Umbra ending. And if I didn't cleanse any of the beacons, I wonder if I could have actually done anything. But alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I think that last section is just not as fun as the rest of it, but kind of, I think one gimmick boss is alright, but the last boss being a gimmick boss is a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping that, like, after I killed his clones, which were more annoying than easy, he should have, like, in person fought me with a sword. But alright, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That's the final episode of Lords of the Fallen. Hope you guys have a good time, and we'll probably just do a no commentary playthrough of Modern Warfare here in a few days, so see you guys soon.